I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby.
YouTube, what's good, YouTube family? Happy New Year! Sorry I did not get a chance to record this video when I wanted to. I don't know if y'all are football fans. I watched that Texas game. It had me emotionally spent. I had no energy left to record this video. All right, but I wanted to go ahead and get it out. It's an unconventional video. It's not what you typically see from your boy. We are going to be talking today about our New Year's goals. So I don't do resolutions. I hope y'all are the same. I don't do resolutions. I do goals, man. I have a checklist right here. And the whole purpose of this is just to say, hey, look, if God sees fit to bring me to the end of this year and I'm able to see December 31st of 2025, I can go down this list right here and say, I checked this off, I checked that off. I didn't check this one off. We're going to carry that over to 2026, so on and so forth. So this is just going to kind of be like a time capsule video, so to say. You know, it's going to go in my playlist, but it'll be something that I can go back to, as well as my other videos as well. But this will be something that I can go back to and be like, dang, man, look how we were looking. Look how we look now. This is what we checked off. This is what I checked off. Look at him. You know, he wasn't aware of what he was going to do. He wanted to achieve this. He achieved more. You know what I'm saying? So that's my goal for myself throughout this year. So I just want to let you all in on what my plans are, what my goals are for myself, for my family. And, you know, through prayer, consistency, through faith and hard work, we're going to attain it and we're going to knock these things out, man. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So I have them broken down into 3 different sections. I have them broken down into personal, spiritual, and business, right? So first things first, at the top, as you can see, I got consistency is key right there at the top. Consistency is the only way we're going to attain this. So the first thing that I want to do for sure is I thought this was going to work, but it's not going to let me write on the dry erase board. So whatever, forget it. First things first, I want to drop 150 pounds by the end of the year. So that's going to put me at my goal weight of around 185, 190. 190 has always been my goal weight. Fun fact, I actually weighed in, lowest weight I've ever weighed in that was 192. It was around that time I was getting ready to enlist in the military. I was about to enlist into the Navy. And I did my fasting and all that and went into MEPS, did my final run through of everything and weighed in at 192 before I swore in. That was the lowest that I've been at. I have never been that low since then. So I want to reach a low weight of about 190, 185-ish, somewhere in there. And I want to be able to maintain that and you know, I want that to be a weight that I cut down to and, you know, kind of bulk up to, you know, a little bit of a heavier weight, but being able to cut down to that weight, right? So number 2 on personal, step on stage contest prep, man. That's something that I've always wanted to do, something that I've always wanted to participate in. I watched so many people, Chris Jones, Christian Guzman, Charlotte Coker, Swole Ricketts, even when Russ Swole competed before, Chris Bumstead, so many people, man, so many guys inspire me and, you know, make me want to do it. So, you know, what better way than to transform my body and step on stage? You know what I mean? I know Christian Guzman does his Summer Shredding Classic and he has a transformation class. I want to compete in that transformation class. I feel like, I think he does it roughly around the fall of each year. He does one in the summer and one in the fall. I feel like by fall, I should be ready. I could be selling myself short. I may be ready by the summertime, but I definitely feel like by the fall, I'll be ready to step on stage. And that's something that I've always wanted to do, man. It's something that I've always had a dream of doing. And I feel like I can definitely accomplish that as well. You know, I plan on getting a coach. I've had Adrian Stover and his guys reach out to me about coaching. And then I have a guy back home in Memphis as well that has his own coaching business. So I have people that I can go to for coaching. I am definitely going to sign up for a coach when I get back home. But that is a goal that we're going to knock off this year, 100%. Number 3, this is going to kind of go hand in hand with business as well, but start the process of entrepreneurship, man. I definitely want to be an entrepreneur. I want to, you know, run my own business, have my own business, and I have so many ideas. I've always felt like I've just been kind of afraid to chase that dream or chase that goal or always think about the what ifs, but you'll never know what if you continue to sell yourself short. So I'm planning on, one big thing for me, I said this years ago when I lost weight, I want to help other people achieve their dream body. I want to be that coach that can push people, to reach their limits, to reach their goals. And I want to be a personal trainer. I want to be a coach. That's something that I had a dream for. And, life got in the way. I let things happen and I didn't complete that goal, but I'm going to get signed back up, to do coaching classes and everything like that so I can get my license. And then, I want to be able to become a full fitness coach. Another small, like a side hustle job that I've always wanted to do is like own vending machines and put them in like high foot traffic areas like colleges or apartments, hotels, whatever the case may be. Just like little small ideas, man, that I've always talked to my wife about. She's always kind of put that battery in my back to go achieve it, and I've stood in my own way. So all 2025, we ain't standing in our own way. You feel me? We're going to walk by faith, not by sight, and keep pushing forward. All right. So the next thing for me with going back home to Memphis, I really pray that me and my wife are able to rent, own, whatever the case may be. I want to get a house. I've lived in apartments long, man. And I just want that feeling of being able to pull up to something that's mine, even if I'm renting it, something that's mine, have my own parking spot, not having to drive around 3 times to find a good parking spot, not having to freaking carry groceries up 3 flights of stairs. By the way, I'm tired of carrying groceries up 3 damn flights of stairs, okay? I'm sick of it. All right. So definitely want to get a house, man. That's a goal that I want to obtain. And, my son's into football, man. I love to be able to just take him out to the backyard or front yard and just toss him the football, continue to help train him without having to go to parks and all of that all the time. So that's definitely a goal that we want to obtain this year. Number 5, I think this may be the most important one. Enjoy life more, make memories, take pictures, all of that. Me and my wife said the same thing last year whenever we were rounding up at the end of the year and, everybody's posting their, 2023, this is what you brought me. 2024, this is what you brought me. And we say the same thing, man. We didn't really do much and, we don't have a lot of pictures. I know for a fact 2023, oh man, that was a struggle year without a doubt. That year taught me a lot about myself. It taught me a lot about my wife, about us, what we can withstand, what we can handle. And I just want us to enjoy life more this year, man. I want us to take more trips. I want us to take more pictures. I want us to enjoy each other. That is the whole purpose of being married and having this life to live, man. You want to enjoy it. You don't want to just spend that time working and never getting a chance to enjoy the fruits of your labor, never getting a chance to, enjoy what it is that you work for. So that for me is definitely a big goal. I want to enjoy life more. I want to take more pictures. I want to take more trips. I want to enjoy each other's company without a doubt. So last thing on personal, cut out drinking. This one is definitely big for me. I don't want to drink at all throughout this year. When I say I don't want to drink, I don't want to own any alcoholic beverages, any alcoholic bottles. I don't want to have a trip to the liquor store for anything. One thing about me, man, and I'm definitely still going to share a testimony and everything. But one thing about me, I lost my wife in 2019 to breast cancer, and it took a toll on me, man. And I fell into a deep depression and I started drinking, and I was drinking heavy. It's part of the reason why, I'm where I'm at right now. You feel me? And I was just looking back at pictures, man. And me and my wife were kind of just reminiscing the other day, looking through my Google photos, and it was like, dang, bro, we were really drinking that much. You know what I mean? And thank God she quit. She stopped. I kept doing it. And, over time, it just starts to kind of weigh on you. It starts to weigh on the mental. It starts to weigh on the body. And me just want to get healthy. I cut it out. I've had a drink here or there. I don't think I've had a actual bottle in the house. I don't think it's either been since Thanksgiving or since Texas played their first game, which was about like 2-3 weeks ago, something like that. So it's been a while since I've had a bottle in the house, and I plan on keeping it that way. So that's a goal that I know we're going to obtain. That's it for personal. Now we're going to get into spiritual. What are my spiritual goals, man? Number one, continue to grow my relationship with God. I want my relationship to be extremely strong. I don't want to put God on the back burner of anything. He's the forefront of my life. He's the forefront of our lives. I want to, be able to take that time to sit back and read my Bible on days that I'm not doing anything, instead of scrolling through social media and, doing pointless things with my life. You know what I mean? He deserves, the one thing that I started doing in the mornings when I'm traveling to work, I don't listen to music anymore. I started listening to my Bible, but still, that's only like 20 minutes. And then, I was thinking the other day when we brought the New Year's in, we said a nice prayer. We went into our prayer closet my wife built, and I was just sitting back thinking like, man, I give God like 20, 30 minutes out of a 24-hour day. That's not enough. You know what I mean? So I definitely want to grow my relationship with God, get closer, get stronger. It's definitely grown. I have way more faith than I had before I moved to Austin. I have way more trust than before. Even with everything that I've been through in life, I still felt like my relationship was strong, but it wasn't as strong as it is now. And I just wanted to get stronger for sure. So my next goal spiritually is to pray more as a family. Y'all know the statement, family that prays together stays together. I want us to be able to pray more. I want to do my job as a father, as a man of the house to, teach my son about the Bible, help him read the Bible, help him pray more, and allow him to find religion on his own as well, man. Allow him to I don't want him to grow up saying, oh, my parents forced me to do this, my parents forced me to do that. I want to be able to help him grow and shape and mold him into the young man that I know he can be. So I just want to take the spiritual lead of my household and be a better man, really. Be a better Christian man, without a doubt, going into this year. Another thing, more daily devotional. So me and my wife, we were in this rooted group with our church that we're in right now here in Austin, Greater Mount Zion. Pause the story. If you are in the Austin area watching this and you do not have a church home, please go off, I think it's off Tannehill Road, and check out Pastor Galen Clark. Check out Pastor Vicente at Greater Mount Zion. It is an amazing church. They have an amazing youth group, everything. Go and try them out. They are an amazing church, without a doubt. But we were in this rooted group, and we in the rooted group, you kind of just, you study the Bible. You get in a group with a lot of people that you don't know. Study the Bible, you talk about where you are on your spiritual journey, and you kind of just go from there. And it kind of taught me a lot about myself, about who I am and what I wanted to be. And one thing that I enjoyed was me and my wife's, alone time that we used to have whenever we were actually talking about our Bible, our thoughts and everything like that, with what passage it was that we read. So that's one thing that I want to get into. She still does it. I tailed off. I want to get back into doing that together as a couple, as a family. Okay. The next thing for me, once we get back home, this is more so in the future, but I want to find a church like I have here, man. So like I say, I love my church. That's really one of the biggest things that I'm afraid of, is leaving the church and leaving this church and trying to find another church home. Once we get back home, I want to find something that's for the soul, for the spirit, somewhere that me and my wife feel comfortable, me and my wife enjoy. You know what I mean? So that's going to be one on the list that we're going to, have to knock out once we go back in March. Yeah, once we go back in March, that's something I want to knock out. We can check around, but definitely once we get back in end of May, early June, I want to definitely go, searching for a nice church home. And then the last thing, I kind of mentioned it earlier, I want to allow God to lead more in this year, and I want to worry less. It's easier said than done. As human beings, we're always going to worry and stress over things that we know we shouldn't stress over, even though it says it in the Bible. Worrying and stress makes you nothing but a fool. You know what I mean? I want to worry less, though. I want as much as possible. I do a great job with kind of hiding my worries and fears and stuff like that around my family. But, I know there are a lot of things that I should let go of and not dwell on, because me worrying and dwelling on it isn't going to change the outcome. And that's just something that I'm constantly growing in, but it's something that I want to focus on throughout this year, 100%. Lastly, last but not least, are business goals. Okay. So business goals kind of goes with content creation. Number one, post more consistently. So I had this goal set in mind when I started this YouTube channel of posting at least 2 to 3 times per week. And I've been somewhat consistent with posting twice per week, but not as consistent over these last few days, over these last few weeks. It's been typically one video, one longer video, roughly around like 30 plus minutes or so, 20 to 30 plus minutes. I know that last one was extremely long. That's why I'm not going to make this one that long. But, you know, I'm going to vlog as much as I can, but, you know, being able to just come up with new ideas and think of new things, you know, I'm going to brainstorm a lot more and start kind of using that time to come up with creative videos, whether it's a quick 8 to 10 minute video. And then if I can vlog and get a 20-minute video, I want to post more on YouTube. YouTube is of course, the area where everybody should try to grow. Short form content, you know, in a sense has taken over, but YouTube still reigns supreme, whether it's short form or it's long form. I do a good job of managing both, but I want to definitely prioritize my long form content going into this year. So that's something that I'm going to work on, and I'm going to commit to posting 2 long form videos per week. Okay. Next, we want to grow all of our socials, man. So right now, I don't know if I have them pinned. I'll have to pin them in my bio, but I'm posting on TikTok. I'm posting on Instagram. I'm posting shorts on TikTok. Of course, I'm posting reels on Instagram and Facebook. And then I'm posting shorts on YouTube as well. And I want to continue to grow each one of those channels. Facebook, you know, it's kind of hit or miss, is here or there, but definitely Instagram, definitely my TikTok, and definitely continue to grow my YouTube. So we're just going to be sharing. We're just going to be posting, you know, doing a lot more. Seeing that I got this mic now, I'm going to be doing a lot more, you know, whether it's live commentary, whether it's raw workouts. I'm not going to make all raw workouts as long as they were. I'm going to cut some of that crap out. But, you know, whatever the case may be, we're going to be doing a lot more stuff like that. I have a lot of ideas that I've been brainstorming on with this equipment that I got. And I just want to be able to share that with so many people in the world and just continue to grow my community, continue to get more of you guys in here so y'all can see who your boy is. You feel me? All right. Next, this is a stretch. It may happen in 2025. It may not. This is something that I wanted to do a long time ago when, you know, everybody first, when fitness Instagram first started and stuff like that. I want to get sponsored. I want it to be a sponsor, you know, that not only that I trust, but somebody that I feel is family oriented, you know, somebody that's going to benefit me and allow me to benefit them. Of course, you know, socials and stuff like that has to grow because you have to be somebody in order for them to invest in you and stuff like that. But that's something that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to get sponsored. I've always wanted to, you know, whether it's Gymshark, whether it's Ghost, Alphalete, whatever the case may be. I know I'm going for the big dogs, but I'm just throwing them out there, right? Those are companies that I've always wanted to get sponsored by. So, you know, again, faith, consistency, and hard work. You never know. I can get sponsored by this year. I could be selling myself short by saying that it may not happen this year. I'm just saying, for sure, that is a goal that I have in mind. That is something that I want to accomplish. So will it happen in 2025? Drum roll, we will see. Next, get monetized. Y'all heard me say I want to do entrepreneurship. Getting monetized on this is part of that. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, look, we're going to keep working. We're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep grinding. Y'all got me to 54 subscribers in 3 months. You feel me? From like, what did I have? Like 5, I think. And y'all got me up to 54. That is amazing, family. That is amazing. And we're just going to continue to grow from there to get this channel monetized, to create more channels, get them monetized, so on and so forth. We're just going to keep working, keep grinding. That goes hand in hand with entrepreneurship. So that is another goal. And last but not least, I want to start a clothing brand. I already have a name in mind. I want to start a clothing brand. I've been talking about this for years as well. And my wife actually reminded me of this while I was building this list. I want to have a clothing brand for my plus size people out there. I know that there are some people out there who are in the gym trying to lose weight and you just feel uncomfortable coming out of your hoodie, coming out of your big clothes. You probably buy oversized clothes. You're probably like me. You have body dysmorphia. I understand. I want to create clothes that are stretchy, that feel good, that are an affordable price, that you feel good working out in. It's breathable. It doesn't feel like, you're working out, you're stretching and, a roll or something pops out and you feel insecure about it. I get it. Trust me. This is not the first time I've worked out, or this is not the first time that I've worked on losing weight. I've lost, over 100 pounds before, and I know how it feels to be in the gym, have the sides hanging out, have the man boobs falling out, whatever the case may be. I get it. I want to create a brand for not just us, for everybody, but definitely catered around us, because it seems like a lot of brands are not. So that is something that I have in mind. That is a goal that I want to reach. So again, as I stated, man, a lot of these goals that I have, if I can obtain them this year, when we obtain them this year, I'm not going to say if, because we're going to be confident. When we obtain them this year, we're going to look back at this and be like, dang, bro, we obtained those plus some. And again, whatever we don't accomplish, we're just going to carry over into the next year. But for sure, we are aiming to knock these goals out. All right. So that's it for this video, man. Like I said, I just wanted to come through and just kind of let you guys in on my thought process going into 2025, what I want to do. And I really want to be able to look back at this video and kind of do like a recap and be like, dang, bro, like you really did that plus some. I want to master this editing thing. There are a lot of things that I want to master, a lot of things that I want to do, a lot of things that I want to accomplish going into 2025. There are a lot of things that I want my family to accomplish, a lot of things I want us to accomplish together. So, putting God first, trusting in our Lord and Savior, bro, and just walking by faith and not by sight. That's the biggest thing. That's the theme this year for me. Walk by faith, not by sight. Don't overthink it. Don't stress it. Hey, look, pray about it, put it in the hands of God, and we're just going to keep pushing forward from there. That's the theme for this year. That's what we're doing. We ain't going to worry about it. We're going to keep pushing forward. All right. So, like I said, I'm not going to be before y'all long. You feel me? I wasn't going to be before you long. 20 minutes, 20, 21, 22, something like that. You feel me? Listen, man, if you're watching this video, I love you. I appreciate you for stopping by. Don't forget to like the video, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Definitely comment y'all's goals, man. If you're watching this and you made it this far, comment and tell me some of your goals. It doesn't have to be all. If you want to lay them out like that, like I did. If you just have a couple goals that you want to reach, man, feel free to jot down in the comment section and tell me what your goals are for sure. And let's work together to obtain these goals in 2025. Again, man, don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, and turn that notification bell on so you can get notified on all the videos we uploading this year. 2025, we taking over, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for getting me to 54 subscribers. I appreciate y'all for all the support that you're showing me. I pray you all have a wonderful, prosperous, success-filled 2025. We are going to rock out here at Swole Christians Community. Until next time, peace. I just felt like holding it. I'm gone.
I'm outside in an AMG.